Hey everyone, Ryan here. Yes, it is July 22nd, and that means, yes, it's the start of Comic-Con at home. So, unfortunately, since Comic-Con was canceled down in San Diego, this gives us the chance for those who love to attend Comic-Con, which, by the way, I have never attended one before. So, hopefully, next year, things will resume for 2021 to give me a chance to go to San Diego. I heard it's an exciting event. A lot of people show up and dressed up this as well. So, that's something to look forward to. So, anyways, I got my computer here. I did a mirror image to my TV for the convenient that it sits over there on more of a comfortable chair. So, but I just wanted to show you guys this for a second because, as you can see, I put since beforehand, a couple days before I actually decided to do something like this, you can make out a list of actual events you can actually attend on today, July 22nd. So what I kind of did, anyways, is I put check marks at each one here. So you guys probably can't see the TV, but you probably can see my computer a little better, probably. But there's a couple of them. I can always say I've ended my night with doing this. I've already watched 3 of them. I was trying to arrange. I try to get maybe 3 a day if I can. And maybe since I'm not really doing anything, saying I'm home on Saturday, maybe I might watch a little more panels than I expect, maybe like 4 or 5, something like that. But anyways, the ones I have already watched today is Words and Pictures Working Together, the Teaching and Learning with Comics, and Book for All, which is time to redefine how we share books with kids. So I really talking about all 3 of these together because they really elaborate, pretty much almost on the same subject, kind of. But it just feels like these 3 ones I actually watched with these panels seem a little different in some cases because I felt, take for example, a Book for All. They were really, once again, I felt all these were really aiming for kids. I do remember as a kid, I remember reading comics. It really helped pretty much, actually. It's not big, long paragraphs as you used to see in books and stuff like that. But it's just a simple text, a couple of sentences on each level. And each level in a comic book, you actually see some sort of picture, of course, and some long text that actually help kids, which I find is really cool, that help kids actually read. And I just think this is, see, I'm just looking down my notes because I was trying to give myself notes when watching these videos because this is a really good teaching methods. And but take for example the teaching and learning panel I watched, where there were people that were actually writers, and when you do these comments, by the way, too, you need more than 1 people because it's gonna be really hard. One person does the text, the other person does the writing. Writing is okay. Writing and drawing is probably what I should be saying, but each one is also different. I find it really interesting how life itself actually works the way it is. I know we're going through a pandemic right now, but if you guys are at home, I really recommend going back and focusing on the day of today, which is Wednesday. It's just amazing what you can actually get from these ones that came out today, believe it or not. And they actually started up at 3 o'clock. I just got back from work not too long ago, and I came home right away to watch some of these panels. And here it is now around 6 or 7. And I just feel these have really good panels to actually take a focus on my first day. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 of the Comic-Con. I'm really looking forward to this. I have been already having a great time. It's got me real educated, as you can see. So let's see what happens tomorrow, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2 at Comic-Con. Oh, are we rolling? Oh, I better... Hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Comic-Con here on Thursday, July 23rd. I just want to show you this quickly. I'm hoping I don't get copyright for this. I said the C word, I shouldn't be saying that. But I watched my panels once again. I finished up already for today. But I just wanted to show you this once again. I hope this is all right to do this, but I'm just going to show you because I got a kick at this. This is from the new Mutant panel. Check this out. I was rolling around when I saw this.
Mutants are dangerous.
That was good. Fingers crossed. Okay, so let me pause this. Okay. I just really got a kick out of that, and I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was hilarious. For those who have not seen that, I totally got a kick out of that. Okay, so I really got a kick out of that. So with you guys actually watching that, this one was a slate back all the way back to April 13th, 2018. Yeah, this movie's been 2 years in the making as it is. Probably longer actually, because you probably think they made this around 2000. We got our first trailer back in 2017. So this really dates back even back to 2015, 2016. So this has been a very long time in the making it for sure. And so this is, once again, here we are on Thursday, July 23rd. My first panel of the day was the New Mutants. And this was really good and well done. If you guys missed out on this trailer, you can actually still go back as it is and check this out. But you also get 5 minutes of the movie, which is really cool. The first 5 minutes of the movie. And this, at the beginning, I wasn't too sure about wanting to see this film, but this is really growing out throughout the years how much I really do want to see this, because it's a different feel of an X-Men movie. It's a much darker movie, in other words. It's a horror movie of an X-Men. So it makes it quite interesting. So everyone in the cast was there, and I think that was really cool how this was all set up. It's set up like a Zoom format. Actually, it is a Zoom format, in other words. And this was a really good panel. Everything I have watched so far have been really good, and I have to give Comic-Con for actually giving us a good home material for this event. And it's just amazing what this movie can accomplish. Hopefully this August time of 2020, which actually is, believe it or not, next month as it is, will actually stick to its date. There's been talks too, if for some reason, if this movie does not come out, if the theaters are still shut, there's rumors of possibility this might actually come to Disney Plus. We'll see if that actually happens. Hoping the movie theaters actually open up pretty soon, because I am drawn, so antsy as it is to go back to the theaters. It's just driving me nuts. So in other words, let's talk about other panels I have watched today. I watched from script to screen, which was really interesting how that is. We had these writers once again talking about their material, how they love to see how their material comes to the screen. Behind the scenes, favorite film of TV show, it's what it is. And it gave us a good feel of what life itself actually accomplishes. And once again, yesterday I talked about kids, stuff like that. And they were talking a portion about kids and teachers in this video. This is as well. And so in another panel I did watch also tonight was the Bugs Bunny 80th anniversary. 80th. I said 80th. I say. Where's that bunny? 80 years since that Bugs Bunny world has been around. Can you imagine that? The cool thing about this panel too, since things have kind of changed within the time that the people have come in to play Bugs Bunny as it is, and they showed episodes that you never have seen before, which is really cool. 8 decades. I still can't get over that. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And I had a really good time with it because it's Bugs Bunny is an icon to the big this world as much. It's just almost like Mickey Mouse. I think Bugs Bunny is actually older than Mickey Mouse. Can you guys actually believe that? This came out, this opened up for 65 years not too long ago, July 17th. So yeah, I think Bugs Bunny is actually older than Mickey Mouse. That's quite amazing, isn't it? So anyways, you can tell how much energized I got from this Comic-Con. This has just been really amazing. And I can't wait to see what's gonna happen tomorrow on Friday, the 24th. So with that being said, I'll get back to you guys tomorrow to let you know what sort of panels I've been watching. And with all this happening right now, if for those who have been experiencing Comic-Con at home, have you been watching it? If so, leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear what sort of panels you've been watching throughout this time. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll describe which other panels I've actually watched for Friday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Hey everyone, welcome back once again to the Comic-Con, which today is Friday, July 24th. We have once again finished my panels for the day, and yes, Charlize Theron is what was my first panel I did watch today. So her panel was Charlize Theron, Evolution of a Badass Action Hero. Yes, indeed, she is. She really talks about her new movie that just came out with Netflix a couple weeks ago, The Old Guard. And I think while thinking about that too, I've been really checking it out. I have not quite watched it quite yet, so maybe I might watch that later tonight for one of my movies. I noticed on the Comic-Con list of schedule, they are playing movies later at night. So I think I'm going to get a feel something like that too, because I watched Catwoman last night too, so maybe I should have movies each and every night. That's kind of like we're doing on here, but have my select choice as it is with the collection I have at home here. But anyways, she really went over her life career, pretty much, how she is truly defined as an action hero as she is. You guys kind of remember she was in Mad Max, the most recent movie of Mad Max anyways. The Fate of the Furious with the Fast and the Furious franchise busting off into its ninth film, or yeah, it's up to 9 now. I'm losing track. There's so many of them because it went the first into the 3, then it blasted off to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I think there is actually a 10th one in the works. I know the 9th one was delayed to the pandemic, and it was supposed to be released in May, but now it's pretty pushed into the new year, of course. And she has been also in Hancock this as well. And so she's a really talented actress. I think she's becoming one of my favorite actresses up to date. She everything she does, it touches as gold. She was in that movie Monster, and she's outstanding. I think that's where she won her first award at the Academy Awards too. And she's just amazing. She's an amazing actress with amazing talent this as well. So for those who are watching this, if you guys did watch this, I do strongly recommend this panel. I noticed when I was just loading this up, 7,000 people attended this panel online. That's pretty amazing, I gotta say. I never, once again, have not been to Comic-Con, but how big are these halls usually? Can you actually fit 7,000 people in a hall? I don't think you can. So this is a little bit of a benefit. I know we're going through this pandemic right now, but it gives people the chance to watch the stuff like in a Zoom format. I think this is really cool what the Comic-Con at home this year is. I think I really give them a big thumbs up. But anyways, I actually watched other panels tonight this as well. Watched one how to make a comic from start to finish. And I found that one really interesting as it is. I noticed it was easier to watch on my computer. I was trying to watch it on my TV, but what's his name? Brian Haberlin was the host, and it was only one person. Brian was the only one actually doing this. He had like a computer format. That's why I came over to my computer. Was watching his video panel on here, and it just really seemed really cool because he has a software. I think he said it costs like $30, and it really gives you detail on how you make your comics as well. I know this is the reason I really wanted to watch this, because I was quite concerned myself. I'm a writer myself, but I was all right as a kid drawing stick figures. No, that's actually I heard in one of these videos. It's a way to get started, but the stick figures is not actually the way of doing it. It's a good start, but you have to go on from there. But anyways, Brian was actually describing to how there's strips for comics, of course. You put your draw your what you want, and in the software he actually showed us too. Those little balloons. And in this software, you can get it connected to the different. I got one person over here. You got the other person over here, of course. How it's a connection of a balloon. I think that was the word he was actually using too, which I found quite interesting as it is. Man, this panel was really good, and I understood him really good. It's encouraged me to do a comic now, to tell the truth. I want to get my drawing hand back. I never was really good. I was all right. I remember at the beginning, a friend showed me back in middle school, I believe, how to draw a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, which by the way, I think that was a panel actually, which I kind of checked that out too. I think that's pretty cool how they have that one too. But she kind of showed me how to draw the head particularly. I didn't get the full body, but I was able to get the head really good. I've got to find that somewhere. If I ever do find that, I'll show you guys and show you what it actually turned out really good, I gotta say. But if you can get your drawing hand and the text and everything, but he also said this, you're making comics, it can be really challenging for one person to do, so it's really a group effort sort of thing. So having two people, maybe more, could actually help. So anyways, I thought that was a really good panel. It was a really good show. If you guys have not seen that one, I recommend checking it out. The other panel I did check, I did not know this. I guess I did not know there was a sequel to Deep Blue Sea 2, but this is the third one. So I watched the Deep Blue Sea 3, the panel. I got a look to see what this movie is all about. And afterwards, I went back and referred to check out the trailers. I was hoping there would have been a trailer for this movie, but they were actually showing clips, which I thought was pretty cool. And of course, they were giving us details. If you remember Steven Spielberg's Jaws back in 1975 or 76, around that he had trouble with the shark. And you guys got to realize we're up in this 2020 date now. That's much farther than, 43, 44 years now. And how far CGI has actually come, so you don't have to actually deal with that kind of shark. What Steven Spielberg actually had to deal with, that shark always broke down. It wasn't that shark's name. I called that Bruce. I think that was named after his lawyer too. But anyways, I really think it's always fun watching these movie panels because they always give a great description. They had their actors on there, the producers and directors. It was a fun video, I gotta say, and learning that. If you guys can remember Deep Blue Sea from back to, I believe the movie was 1999, that was a real dumb movie. Samuel L. Jackson was in it, as I recall. And there's some, I don't really want to say it. I know it's an old movie, but if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. And I have not seen the sequels. Since I saw this panel, I'm kind of encouraged to watch the second one. The second one was more like on the same line of the first one with the underwater lab. This third one is kind of different because I guess, it's hard to there's an island of some sort and it's being overflowed with water, and it's not the great whites there. Well, there might be great whites in here, but they're bull sharks they're actually dealing with in these movies, and they seem more aggressive and more in the pattern. And that's what they're dealing with in this third Deep Blue Sea 3. So it looks really interesting, I gotta say. Can't wait to actually check these movies out. I'm gonna be busy for quite a while as it is, but now we're moving on to Saturday into this Comic-Con, and with tomorrow coming, I believe it's gonna be a bigger day from the last few days. I've watched 3 panels in total for the last couple of days. It's been really exciting. It's too bad once again that Comic-Con didn't happen this year at San Diego, but this has been really fun with the comic at home, so it's been pretty cool, I gotta say. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Tomorrow's gonna be a really big day, so it might be this whole big separate video. I might end up doing like day 1 to day 3 probably, and maybe 4 to 5. I got some things to do on Sunday, so I might not be able to watch maybe like 1 or 2 panels probably. So, and it makes me kind of wonder what's going to happen too after this weekend, if they will keep their videos on YouTube for people to watch, or if it's going to go away or not. So it's hard to tell what's going to happen. Once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow with more updates with other panels, okay? See you guys later, bye.